Part B, you have to know that you cannot use algebraic method. And if they never ask for exact value, you can use graph. Non-exact can use graph. So a lot of times students don't know when to use graph or not. When they never ask for exact, just use graph. They never say algebra or without using calculator, you just use graph. Okay? You see, all these will say without using calculator. So you no choice, but you have to just use the calculator, right? So I mean the algebraic method. So for part B, you just use graph. Just remember you can use graph. So when you sketch it, it will be B. Now remember one thing. Remember. When you draw a graph, what you need to know is are the asymptotes. Okay. So now you see graphing techniques, right? Stretches from functions to inequalities to graph to transformation or whatnot, right? All these knowing your asymptotes things, right? It will come and haunt you at each and every chapter. So you need to make sure that your answer for your graph is not koyak. Okay, this is very important. So less than negative x over 3. This is important. Then what we need to do is actually gonna go key in calculator here, ln x. So here. So this is ln x plus 3, right? Plus 6, sorry. And then this one will be negative x over 3, right? Yeah. Okay. This is the graph here. Okay. Now this is the important part. Very important. So you solve this one here. This is 3 marks only. I mean 3 marks is quite a lot. It's 1.5% of the oral paper. So this one here, x equals to minus 6. Remember, there's a vertical asymptote. Don't think that there's no vertical asymptote. VA is where x plus 6 is equals to 0. So this is where x is equals to negative 6. Important information. When you draw a graph, it looks something like that. Y, x. So this is y equals to ln x plus 6. The next one would be, you draw a straight line, right? Like that. So I'm going to draw a straight line here. Like that. Is it correct? This is correct. No. Yeah. Pass through the origin. Why I'm so stupid. This one is passing through origin. Then you just calculate the intersect. Learn this one. I'm not going to go through. You just calculate minus 3.14608. You should know how to use your calculator already. So I'm not going to. This one here is minus 3.146. Minus 3.146. Okay. Here, this is minus 3.146. Okay, there you go. Now once done, you ask yourself, you want the graph of x minus 3, negative 1/3 to be bigger than this graph here. So meaning to say, this graph, this straight line here, have to be bigger, have to be above this line here, okay? Because you want this to be bigger, you see this bigger, this is bigger, right? So now, what we ask ourselves, this part here, the long graph will be above the line here. So this is not what we want, right? So this is not what we want. What we actually want is when this line here is above the long graph. So is this region here. You realize that a lot of times students forgotten about this asymptote here. Okay, this asymptote here is the one which kills students a lot. So what you want is actually your solution is actually from here, not equals to 6, but equals to this point here. Okay, so the solution set is x bigger than negative 6 and equals to negative 3.15 3SF. Don't need exact, so you can just leave it like that.